So I'll show you the film that explains it in a nice way and wakes you up. So as a result, over 100,000 devices downloaded the app, and it appeared in top 10 in Apple Store's food and utility category in Thailand. And of course, a lot of buzz and media coverage on travel-related websites. So over 10,000 and counting drowsy drivers were detected. That means that so many times the alarm was activated. And every time the alarm was activated, the app also showed the directions to the nearest gas station for coffee. So it had a nicely embedded sales element into it. So 85% of detected drivers created routes to the coffee shops. So it had a direct sales element in it. A lot of buzz, as I mentioned. And when I talked to their agency about the creation of the app, they put it in a very nice way. They say that the brands have to give their customers something valuable first, like the valuable service of waking them up during the driving, and then nicely ask them to buy the product. So it's like in a human relationship. You usually have to be kind first and then ask for a favor. So the brands should behave exactly the same way even in the app world. And another learning, that brands have to be a part of customers' lifestyle and stay with them everywhere, not only in the shop, but also outside the shop. And it's also very important to incorporate the sale element to branding campaigns, because very often the apps that the brands create are just pure fun, entertainment game, but there's no sales element. This is something that brands very often forget. And here it was nicely integrated. They did it for the first time. The reason why they had to do it on iPhone was that since on Android the phones are all different, the cameras are in different places, and it's virtually impossible to make it work on so many different hardware. So iPhone was the obvious solution here. But again, like I mentioned before with the app of Nivea, another legal problem here, that what if somebody still uses the app and falls asleep and has an accident? Would the person then blame Cafe Amazon for causing the accident? So, you know, it's a little bit of sensitive ground, I would say. This is something completely different, and I apologize for those who don't eat pork or bacon, because it's about pork or bacon. And it's an American company who has created a special device that generates the smell of a bacon. So it's actually the alarm that wakes you up in the morning by producing the smell of a bacon. So wake up and smell the bacon, for those, of course, who love the bacon. Others probably have a very disgusting morning if they smell the food they don't eat. But it's a technologically very interesting case. In Cannes Lions this year, the jury members tested it, and they said that they tried it so many times that they were sick afterwards of the smell. But luckily enough, we still have old-fashioned technology here, so we show it only to you, and you don't smell any bacon in the room. But take a look.
For over 100 years, Oscar Mayer bacon's distinctive scent has defined the American morning. So when the iconic brand needed an iconic experience for the digital age, we asked ourselves,
what if smells could be digitized? Researchers say it is theoretically possible.
Researchers were absolutely right. Introducing Wake Up and Smell the Bacon, the world's first mobile app and device that lets you awaken to the sound and scent of bacon. It took us 9 months of research and development, including a partnership with a digital scent technologist in Japan to perfect the device. The result was a true bacon-scented breakthrough. Designed to work with a one-of-a-kind bacon alarm clock app. We launched the campaign with an epic bacon dream.
At darkest midnight, the nostril's North Star awaits you. Wake up.
Bacon lovers rushed to the website, resulting in more than 300,000 applicants for one of the limited edition devices. And news of our creation caused pandemonium across the internet and the world.
The smell of bacon in the morning is something we're always happy to wake up to. And
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
your iPhone might be able to wake you up to the scent of bacon.
Most importantly, Oscar Mayer had proved it's still the only brand that can make America's bacon dreams come true.
Wake up.
So what made it special was that obviously, if you think of such technology, probably the most obvious choice would be wake up and smell the coffee. So this would be a very obvious choice for a coffee company. And because of the fact that actually a meat company used it, made it special. The results were good. There were over 300,000 people who applied for this device because it was limited edition. So you had to apply for the device that produced the smell. And over 67,000 people downloaded the app. Actually, the device was produced in, I think the number of these scent-generating devices was under 10,000, so it was not very massive. But it generated a lot of media impressions, and Oscar Mayer became the most talked about bacon brand in America because of that. So another example of a technological innovation that generates a lot of PR and buzz. Another alarm from Singapore, and again McDonald's. And in Singapore, and actually also in Taiwan, they celebrate National Breakfast Day. And in Asia, McDonald's has an issue that people visit it, but they really don't go there for breakfast. So it's not a breakfast restaurant. And McDonald's wanted to change that. And they tied the campaign with the National Breakfast Day and wanted to, since they were kind of sponsoring the National Breakfast Day anyway, so this year they wanted to do something different and something special. So they wanted to strengthen the association with the mornings and make McDonald's a place where people go for breakfast and change their behavior. So what they did was that created a surprise alarm that every morning when you activate the alarm, you have a different surprise. And in most cases, the surprise was a discount or free product in McDonald's. But not only. They had other surprises like quotes, even free songs and jokes and all kinds of things. But still, it revolved around McDonald's products. When setting alarm, users can choose from preferred alarm sound or surprise me. And if they choose surprise me, it's a different ringtone every time. They also partnered with Sony, and Sony gave them free music. So surprise could have been also a free song from artist that is under Sony label. And here's the case film from Singapore and Taiwan.
For years, McDonald's has been trying to build a stronger association with mornings. But the truth is, most people hate mornings. It's hard to wake up, much less think of breakfast. So how do we get people to like mornings? By giving them something to look forward to. Say hello to the McDonald's Surprise Alarm, an app that wakes you up with a sweet surprise every day. Here's how it works. Set your alarm as usual. And when it rings, get ready to be pleasantly surprised. On some days, you could receive free music downloads. And on others, fun and quirky content, specially created to brighten up your mornings. Feeling lucky? A cash prize could be waiting for you when you're awake. Or better yet, you could receive what everybody loves: tasty McDonald's treats. Every surprise is automatically stored in a digital wallet, so you can choose to like it, share it, or redeem it. Food coupons are time-stamped, giving you a stronger reason to head down to a nearby McDonald's to have breakfast. The app's smart content management engine also learns what you've liked and redeemed, and then personalizes future surprises to make it more exciting for you. Within days from launch, the app climbed to the #1 spot on Google Play and the Apple App Store. By making an everyday routine more rewarding, McDonald's gave people a reason to like mornings a little more.
So the results were good. You saw them in the film already. But what is interesting thing here is that usually the problem with the apps is that people download them, they use them for a while, and then they forget them. And this app is actually something that really has this sustainability in it, because you need to use alarm every morning, and every day or every morning you have something valuable that is offered to you by McDonald's. And when I interviewed the agency, I asked, isn't it too easy or too expensive to give out free stuff every day, because it's kind of a no-brainer that if you offer free products, then people love you. But they said that actually in the very beginning they tried to engage more people with free offers, but later the shift is toward more upgrades, like product upgrades, or if you go to a McDonald's in the morning, if you buy a breakfast, you get a free coffee or something. So it was not really giving away a free product all the time. It was really a long-term project with very cleverly embedded sales promotion messages. And after 3 months, still the engagement rate was 93%, which means that almost everybody used the app daily after 3 months, which is a very remarkable achievement, I would say. And the key learning here is that the app actually complemented the consumer behavior. So most marketers try to build games or test people's patience in some way or another, but people really don't have time or energy to do that. Maybe in the very beginning they tried, but this kind of app again fits into the lifestyle of a consumer, and it gives something valuable to them. Okay, and finally, I'll show you an interesting case from India, and it's not actually an app even. Maybe you can call it app because it's using feature phones, so it's not the latest technology, but it's very, very smart use of mobile as an owned media channel. So it's a project by Unilever India, Kankajura Station, and advertising history lesson. If you know the soap opera, or the term of soap opera, it started, I think it was in the 50s, when Procter & Gamble started to sponsor daytime television shows. And these shows featured their products, and the products obviously included also soap. So that's how the name of soap opera came. And this is actually an interesting way of soap opera concept in the 21st century via mobile media in India. So it's kind of a reincarnation of a P&G's 50s approach. So Hindustan Unilever is a consumer goods company, so most of the brands are global, they are everywhere. And in India, the problem is that it's a huge market, and most of it is connected, and in bigger cities there's no problem with new technology and smartphones. But still there are huge areas such as Bihar and Jharkhand, 2 states in India, where the power cuts up to 8 to 10 hours every day are common. So people actually live there virtually in a media blindness. There are 130 million people in that area. They are all important customers for Unilever, but it was very difficult to reach them. So they had to find the way how to reach those